Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Black Genesis, and we are on the set of podcast 1001. This is episode 1, and the topic of discussion today is motherhood, and we have a very special guest in the building today. It is my cousin, my friend, a fellow mother, Angelica Wafer.
I'm a mommy.
Mamacita. Angelica, I'm so happy to have you here. I'm so happy to have you here. You know, you are one of my favorite cousins. You know, it's 2 of y'all.
Who's top, though? Who's top?
Who's top?
Anyway, we're not going to go there.
Okay, yeah.
Not
She got to be on the
podcast.
show. Okay, so the topic of today is motherhood. And we're just going to talk about it, child. Talk about it. So first question, scale of 1 to 10. How hard was your pregnancy?
1 to 10?
Yes. And be honest.
Okay, I'll be real, because it wasn't all bad, but a 6. There was some parts where it was like maybe an 11.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
But overall, I give it like a 6 or a 7.
Okay.
It wasn't too bad. The beginning was, child, like.
Were you sick? Like real sick?
I was nauseous all the time, but I couldn't vomit.
Yeah.
So that's like the worst.
So you
kind of
dry
thing.
heaving and shit over the
Yeah, like I was
Yeah.
barely, and then I was tired. I was like out of my mind tired. Like I was falling asleep at work. I
Yeah.
would go take a nap in my car at work.
Yeah.
That's how I knew. That's what made me take a test. Like, why am I sleeping?
Ain't that pregnancy tired?
It's different. I would go straight home and I would lay on my couch.
Yeah.
Like at that time, my brother was living with me.
Yeah.
And my younger brother, and he was cooking dinner every day.
Yeah.
He was doing everything. I was laying on the couch. I would come straight home and just lay down. And
Yeah.
he's like, what is wrong with you? Because I'm usually a go person.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was. But my second trimester, easy peasy. I was like, I could do this.
Yeah.
This is. I guess my body got acclimated to having a little stranger in there.
Was just because I don't want to. Was you having a lot of sex in your second trimester?
No, I wasn't, because I was long distance. So my fiance did
Oh
not move here.
yeah. Okay, I remember
until
that.
my third
I remember
trimester. So I
I'll be
was
asking because the girls,
Mhm.
the girls say, "Ooh, it get real hot and heavy," and you
Oh.
start feeling like, I did that.
I
During your
wanted it the
second.
whole time.
Are you kidding me?
I was so horny. Like I wanted to have sex. I wanted to bust wide open, but I couldn't.
Because you did.
Because I did.
I didn't want to
Yeah.
I didn't want to look at it.
Everybody was
He
telling me
smelled
that.
funny to me. Fat Wanda was dry.
No.
I was like, this isn't it.
Ready to go. We were phone texting, doing all of that kind
All
of
right.
stuff. Video. We were doing what we could. I would take a trip when I could to go get it.
Oh
When
my
I did take a
God.
trip to go see him in Michigan,
Mhm.
I was like, yes, come on. This is what I came here for.
Damn.
Like, I don't care
Y'all
about. I'm not trying to
nasty.
be sentimental and talk about this baby. I'm trying to.
Right.
No.
Okay.
I was, and maybe the distance was it too.
Mhm.
Because we weren't under each other all day every day, so
Yeah.
that contributed to it.
Yeah.
And probably if I had to look at his face all day,
Yeah,
I'd be
it
like,
would've been
leave me
different.
alone.
Yeah.
But no, it was cool.
Okay. Birth story, real quick. Birth, because I know it get long.
Mine was long as hell.
Mhm.
I
How
had
many
a
hours?
67-hour labor. And I did not end up having her naturally. I tried everything I could to have her naturally.
Mhm.
And then I ended up having a C-section on the 3rd day.
Yeah.
So it was almost 72 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, I would not dilate past 3 centimeters. I was induced. They gave me the highest levels of medicine. They did everything. They stuck hands up me, stuck
Yeah.
Foley balloons up me,
Yeah.
had me bouncing on the ball,
Yeah.
turning this way, that way. I was
Mhm.
doing everything, but it would not happen. So
Yeah.
then in the end, they sliced me open and pulled the little girl out.
Was the connection there immediately?
No, because I was high as hell.
Yeah.
I was high.
Okay.
I was on morphine, and then I ended up having an epidural. I thugged it out for like the first 2 days because I was like, I don't want an epidural. I don't want an epidural. And I remember you telling me like, you gonna be all right, cousin. You can do it without the epidural.
Because I didn't.
And I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm
Yeah.
not about to be the punk.
Yeah.
And then, but after 2 days of it, I was like, no, give
Yeah,
me
give me that shit.
something. So yeah, I was really, really high. Like, I remember the first thing I said when she came out, I was like, Craig went over to look at her, and I was like, is she pretty? And that's how I knew I was high. Because I'm like, why is the first question I asked not, is she okay? I said,
we don't have ugly babies in our family. We just don't. So,
Yeah.
you know.
So, yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But after I came down, I was like, I mean, I knew I loved my baby instantly, but I wasn't like, I was like, why are y'all letting me hold her? Because I was high. I felt like I was going to drop her.
Yeah.
They gave her to me right away. They told me to do skin to skin. They told me to breastfeed her. She was on my boob. I was like, I'm going to drop her. I'm high. After a while, you can't feel your body. Mm-hmm. And you get the shakes when you're coming down from the epidural and all of that. They told me ahead of time, like, you're going to start shaking violently.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but y'all let me hold this baby?
Right. Okay. Dangerous as fuck.
And I was starving because I didn't eat for those 3 days.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat nothing. So I was like, I'm dying. I just want food.
Yeah.
And then I could talk to this baby.
For me, pregnancy, 0 out of 10. I don't know why the hoes, I'm sorry. I don't know why the girls pop kids out like this, like that. No. It's just, you know,
it's not something I don't understand it. I think it's pure boredom or something. I don't know what they got going on, or they feel like that's the only thing that they got going for themselves is to have a baby. Because even with the easy parts, it's not something that I'm gonna just do this again and
there
again.
aren't a lot of easy parts, but even the easy parts, because you know, for me, the easy parts were, you know, some days I'd wake up and, you know, my husband goes to work and I'm at home and I'm thinking, damn, I'm blessed. You know, I don't have to work during my pregnancy. I don't have to, you know, do a lot. I was at home tired as hell, sick as hell, entire 9 months, both pregnancies. And, you know, my husband was coming home and cleaning the house and he's just really good to me. People was giving me shit. People was treating me just nice, feeding me, you know, calling me, oh, do you need this? Do you need that? That was like a lot of outpouring of love, and I appreciated that. Yeah. But I was so irritated because I was uncomfortable all the time. I was hot all the time. I was over the toilet all the time. I couldn't eat. I lost so much weight with Zaja, you know. And then the birth was crazy. 24 hours of labor. Couldn't get no medicine neither times with neither pregnancy. But
I just knew your second pregnancy was gonna be different. I was like, it's gonna be so much different. And poor baby.
And it wasn't. But you know, her birth was easier. Her birth was 4 hours, and she just slid out of me. She slid the fuck out of me. She was like, I'm out of here, and I was like, cool, because I'm ready to get, you know, to get back to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, pregnancy 0 out of 10. If I could skip pregnancy, I'd probably have more kids. But yeah, no. Okay, what's something that no one warned you about in motherhood?
Goodness. They be trying to tell you everything, but they don't tell you what really matters.
Yeah.
I would say the number one thing is like how much you have to surrender and give up of yourself.
Yes.
And how you have to surrender daily.
Yes.
Like every day is just something like, you know what, just give in. Like you were saying earlier, like, I don't care about my house being dirty. Like, I gotta give it, like, normally you would care. And it would not be that way. But you know what? Today, this house is gonna look like this. For my sanity? Yeah. Today, I'm not about to talk about that. I'm not about to pick on that. I'm not, you know, and just giving in to what that kid wants and what that kid is doing, because they are the bosses.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. For me, no one told me about how much sleep deprivation has a lot to do with your mental health, your emotional health. Yeah. In the newborn trenches, which I still am,
again,
the not sleeping is hard. Yeah. It's hard, and they tell you like stupid shit, like sleep when the baby sleeps. Hell, bitch.
That's not realistic. I wish people would take that out of their vocabulary. It's not, no.
Because I still have to eat. Yeah. I still gotta wash bottles out. I still gotta
and there's certain things that you can only do when that baby
is asleep.
Yeah.
I still gotta wash my ass, and God forbid you still bleeding like crazy. Yeah. You know, after pregnancy, women still bleed, for those who don't know. And sometimes we bleed for a long time. And, you know, I gotta bathe. I have to at least straighten up my house. I can't just let it go to shit. I got things to do. I still gotta cook. I still gotta just operate. And operating off 2 hours of sleep every night, 3 hours of sleep, and like that is even broken up.
Mm-hmm.
So like the total be like I got 3 hours in total, 4 hours in total,
Yeah.
but it was broken up 30 minutes here, 45
So it
minutes
don't
here.
really count.
So it don't really count. It's like they didn't tell us about that, and that has done something
It gets
to
to
me.
the point where you're like, if I could get 2 hours
Yeah,
straight,
just
I
straight.
will be replenished if it's just 2 straight hours.
Yes.
But you don't get that.
Yeah.
You don't. And even like if you're a mom, a real mom, even when you are sleeping, you're not sleeping.
Yeah. Right. Because you like, is this
You're
motherfucker
like,
breathing over there?
yeah, no, especially when they're really little.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how many times I woke up putting my finger under Gianna's nose. Like, she too still. She not moving
Yeah.
enough. I'm sorry.
And then
like,
they tell you about SIDS, and so that's all you thinking about. You're like, SIDS?
I was so on it with everything. Like, my baby had to sleep on her back. My baby slept on her back until she was past 1 because I was like, they said it's more likely if they sleep on their stomachs. So I was like on everything. Like, nah, you ain't about to go out on me,
Wow.
bro. Like,
okay, that's interesting. Because both of my kids from 2 weeks on slept on their stomachs. And I remember you telling me one day, like, girl, she sleep, because when you came over, you was like, she's sleeping on her stomach. Yeah, that's how.
And you said that's the only way
that's
they do
the
sleep.
only way they'll sleep.
Yeah.
On their backs, never. They have to sleep on their stomach. So yeah, that's interesting. But it's hectic worrying about your kid. The worry really, is something they don't tell you about too, because it's like, I'm worried about every fucking thing in regards to these little people.
And you start to realize the older that they get, it's not going to go away. The worry just evolves. It turns into a different kind of worry.
Yes.
Like, when they become a toddler, it's like worried about them falling or hurting themselves or something. And then we ain't got teenagers or big kids or nothing like that yet. But I can see how the older women tell me, like, you're always going to worry.
Right.
You're always going to worry. And I'm like, yep, I get it.
How has motherhood changed your identity of self? So how has Angelica changed?
Oh, that's a question. I've changed a lot, but also like I feel like I'm still me.
Yeah.
But growner in some kind of way. Like I'm just a lot more grown when it goes back to like the accountability. Like I have Gianna and I'm accountable for her.
Yeah.
And I have to take care of her and I have to be my best self for her and I have to put my best foot forward every day for her.
Yeah.
And so I think that's one of the things is like I try every day to put my best foot forward. Like every day is not a good day.
Yeah.
But I literally as a mom have to step my game up because of the example that I want to set for my daughter. And so she makes me a better person all around and work in my personal relationships, how I deal with myself, how I deal with her, what I'm saying around her, what I'm doing around her. Like, I think about all of that all the time because we all gonna fuck our kids up. Like, we can't. We're gonna fuck our kids up. But I'm trying to fuck her up in the least harmful way.
Yeah.
And I want her to know that her mom did her best.
Yeah.
And that I tried every day. And I wasn't like just stuck in my ways like, our old school mamas, this is me. This is how I am. And no, I can evolve for you.
Yes.
I can be better for you.
Because that's love.
That's love.
That's love.
It's putting in the effort. And my baby is worth me putting in the effort.
Yeah.
And so that's how I'm better. Like, I really try every day.
Yeah. Oh, Angelica, I love that. I love that. Yeah, because our parents, another motherfucking episode. But
a whole another one.
I think for me, it changed my identity of self because, growing up as a PK, okay, both grandparents were preachers. I always was a faith-based person. I always knew I had spiritual gifts and all that stuff. You hear it all. My grandma, oh, you a prophet. When I had my children, I was like, oh, these gifts work. You know what I mean? These gifts work because I'm really honing into my walk with God. I'm really honing into my faith. I'm really believing the prayers that I'm praying because if not for nothing, if God don't hear me about me, I know he hear me about these kids. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so I found myself praying more. I found myself, trying to fast more. I don't be succeeding all the time because I like to eat. But I find myself trying to fast more, trying to, you know what I mean, relinquish, my own wants and needs so that I could show God that, hey, I really, need, because children are a blessing.
They are.
And everybody does not get the responsibility of children.
The responsibility. Oh my God. Yeah.
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 And so I realized that what changed in me was my desire to be closer to God so that my kids don't suffer from my lack of not being closer to God.
To have that covering over them.
Yeah.
Like,
because it's needed.
No, seriously.
I remember being younger and my grandma, even in, the mess that she was, she never stopped praying for us. I remember waking up, I'm trying to, get some sleep.
Praying ass.
We got some
women
praying
in our family.
ass.
And that's why we are the way we are.
Yes.
Like, I remember grandma never stops praying.
Yes.
Grandma prays all the time.
Granny used to be like, go get me that oil. I'm walking in her house. Go get me that oil. Damn, what you see? Like, I go, let me pray over you, you know.
As crazy as my mama is the like one of the best prayers I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Auntie Nita. I'll go to Auntie Nita whenever I want to pray. Auntie
Nita's my grandma.
Auntie Nita was there when I called her when I went into labor because I needed her to come pray for me and make sure I was okay.
She was there during both of my... No, not for Solana, but she was there for Zaja. Whole time, standing above me, hand on my chest, tearing. Do you hear me?
No.
Tearing for me.
Her prayers,
you can feel,
right away.
And I always was like, I'm gonna be like that with my children. I sometimes have moments where I lose faith a little bit because as much as I'm a follower of the Christ, I sometimes am just a very hardcore conspiracy theorist. And so there are a lot of things where I'm like, I don't subscribe to that, I don't subscribe to that, I don't subscribe to that. And so it's easy to like lose sight, but God always bring me back like, no, not you, not you. You know what I mean? And I think he's done that for my children because my children are going to benefit from my prayers. My children are going to benefit from my obedience. And I love that for them.
Yeah.
That's having kids has changed me in the sense that there's never going to be a time where I'm going to denounce that, God is who God is.
Yeah.
And that's because I have children. It would be easy to not, believe. But when you have kids, you see life differently.
Yeah. No, it's not just you.
Yeah.
Like you said, you're accountable for them and you got to show up and act like it.
Yeah. Okay. What do you miss most about your life before kids?
Other than the sleep?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I love sleeping. Good Lord.
Yeah.
I miss taking a nap whenever I wanted to. Like a random, lay down.
Yeah.
Cleaning my house and just laying down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it ties in, like the independence of just being spontaneous.
Yeah.
I was traveling a lot before I got pregnant with Gianna.
Yeah.
Like I was free. Like we were doing a long distance relationship, me and Craig, but we were still kind of like a little bit loose with it. Like do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing. So I was traveling. I was having a good time. I was doing work trips, personal trips, home girl trips. I was doing all kind of stuff. I was going out to eat, doing this, doing that. I can't do none of that.
Okay.
I mean, I can, but it looks a lot different.
Yeah.
It's a lot different. And that's one of the things I'm trying to teach myself too. Like, my life doesn't have to stop. I can do the same things, but it's just a little different, you know? Because I want my baby to experience life too, and I want her to experience me experiencing life.
Yeah.
I don't want her to think that I'm just sitting down and I became a mom and life just ended for me.
Wow.
Like, because I want her to always live and have a thirst for life.
Yeah.
So I'm planning some things right now. Like I want to plan a trip with her or whatever. We did our first trip with her when she was a couple months. We went to New Orleans and she did so good. She's a natural born traveler. You know, my baby, she like to be outside.
She gonna be out with her back out, walking. Yeah, that's how Gigi is.
She likes to be outside. Yeah. She said outside. So, yeah, I miss doing those things and not having to pack a million things for a baby. And
the snacks.
The snacks.
The snacks.
It's so much
Why
stuff.
are there so many snacks?
It's endless. I literally have to, I'm packing 3 different snacks before leaving. I gotta have her cup. Like, it's just...
You need different cups. You need a water cup. You need a juice cup. You need a milk cup. You need,
I always have cups and bottles on my counter that need to be cleaned. I'm just over it. But so yeah, that
I miss sleep. I miss sleep, and I miss going to the movies. I am a big movie goer. Back in the day, I went to the movies every Tuesday, every Friday. And this was even before I before I got married, I was like, he would be at work, and that was my thing. I didn't have to go
solo
with him. I didn't have to go with anybody. I wasn't calling my friends, hey girl, you want to go to, I'm going to the movies by myself. Because really, I don't want you sitting next to me talking and shit. We're not out having a good time. I'm trying to watch I feel like a movie critic. I'm trying to fucking watch the movie. You know what I'm saying? So I would go by myself. And I can't do that no more.
Why don't they have a theater for people with babies?
Like, why don't they have a daycare in the theater so I can watch the movie by myself?
Fuck these kids.
Fuck these. I don't want them.
Or they need to have certain showings where people with kids. Come on, like, because you don't want to be the asshole that has a baby in the theater. But
I've never brung my. I took Zaja to see Moana, but she was what, 1.5. She was old enough to sit there and really like be into the movie.
Did she chill?
Hell yeah, she was. Well, she was chilling enough. She was standing on the chair and singing the songs or jamming to the songs. She didn't know them by heart yet, but she did pretty good. But that was the last time I took her to the movies. But like, I didn't want to go see that shit. I didn't want to go see that shit, so we took it. So we took her for her. But I miss going to the movies by myself to see a movie for myself and to be the movie critic that I feel like I am, at heart. What's the most rewarding thing about motherhood? Like the one that's like, yes, I love it here because of this.
It might sound really, really basic, but seeing my baby happy.
Yeah.
Seeing her smile.
Yeah.
Hearing her laugh.
Yeah.
Or when she comes up to me and she hugs me and she
Yes.
pats my back. Like the baby pats are just like,
Because the
it's
kids
like, you
know.
love me.
Yeah.
They know when you need it.
They know when you need it. Yes.
Or she'll grab both sides of my face and kiss me. I'll be like, oh, this
Yeah.
morning she would not kiss me. Lord. I kept telling her to kiss me. She'd reach over and kiss her daddy. I
Yeah.
was like, I asked for a
Yeah.
kiss. So whatever. But like that. Seeing her happy makes me feel like I'm doing a good job because the only job she has right now is to be happy.
It's to be happy.
That's it. She don't have to do nothing.
Yeah.
And it's my job to facilitate that happiness. It's my job to make home feel like home and for her to have a good time. And as long as I'm doing that for her, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my world is good. My world is right. I don't care about nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, that's all that matters.
Before I had kids, my mom used to tell me, when you have a girl, oh, she gonna give you hell. She used to tell me that. She gonna give you hell, girl. It's gonna be a lot, da-da-da-da. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, I didn't give you hell. What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You didn't even raise me.
I think that's something they like to say.
Yeah, I think it is something to say. Sometimes mothers be like, ooh, you put me through a lot. Whole time, that wasn't the case. You just didn't like my boldness. You didn't like that I didn't shut the hell up. You didn't like that I pulled your card and I was a kid and I was, confident enough
That
to
I
do
had
it.
my
You didn't
own
like that I had my own personality,
and
my
you didn't know
own
how to
voice.
work with it.
Yeah. And when I had my first kid and she was growing up and I'm looking at her and seeing her personality, for me, the most rewarding thing about being a mother and the mother to my children specifically is seeing their I don't give a fuck attitude so strong at such a young age. I'm like, whose kid is it? Because
You're doing something right.
Yeah.
You're doing something
I
right.
always say I don't like a quiet kid because I don't want to try to figure out what the fuck going on. I don't want to ask you too many questions. My kid is a yapper. She says what she feels. She is just her personality. Zaja. She has a very much. I'm doing what I want.
Yeah.
I'm moving how I want. I'm not scared. I'm jumping off of shit. And
I'm going to color on the
I'm
walls.
going to color on the walls. And me and my husband, we let her because we're both artists and we don't want to ever stifle her artistry and her creativity. And I don't know what she gonna be. you know,
She
I don't
gonna
know
be
what she
something
gonna
great.
be, but she gonna be something great,
Mhm.
and she ain't never gonna be like, well, my parents didn't let me. We let her do
Yeah.
whatever she want to do. There are certain parameters, and obviously we want her to be
Yeah.
safe and stuff like that. But
Not hurting yourself, not hurting somebody else, but you can't. You gotta let kids be
you
kids.
gotta let kids be kids.
Yeah.
Because
That's
they
one of the
really
biggest things I've
remember when you
learned.
don't.
Yeah.
And when you stop them from doing some shit they wanted to do.
It messes them up.
Yeah.
Like, I was a complete opposite of how you were when you were younger. Like, I had the mom that was overbearing
Yeah.
and tried to tell me exactly how to be and to fit into her box of how she wanted me to be.
Yeah.
And it totally like quieted me, quieted my spirit. I would sit in a corner because my mom was the loud, bodacious one. She took up all the space in the room, and she still does.
Yeah.
And I've had to literally go to therapy to find my voice.
Yeah.
To talk again, to find out who I was, because I lost it for a little while. And so, like you said, like that was a big thing about, that's what I want to do with my daughter. My daughter has to know herself. She has to stand proud in herself, and she needs to not shy away from it when she walks into a room. Like, she needs to let people know, like, I'm here. Like, and like you said, I love that for them. Like, oh my God, these 3 girls are gonna be.
I know. We're raising our daughters like sisters. Gigi definitely has that boldness, and she's not scared. I love that. I love that for our kids. I love that. Yeah. Do you ever experience mom guilt?
Of course.
When specifically?
Anytime I leave her.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I know I shouldn't, like, I always leave her in good hands.
Yeah, right.
Of course. But we're moms.
Yeah.
My baby is never completely safe unless she's with me. I'm sorry. Like, I am
Period.
her home.
Yeah.
We literally were their homes.
Yeah.
And you never lose that, especially because they're so young. Like, that connection is still so fresh. Like, no, she was inside of me. Yeah. And so I need her next to me at all times. Like,
because you can't breathe without her, huh?
I can't.
I literally tell Harris that all the time, and he think I'm being cute. No, nigga, I can't breathe without my kids. I feel like I'm not like.
I'm ready to get back to her right now. Like, I'm enjoying myself. Don't get me wrong. I'm ready to get back to her. She's at home with her dad. She's fine. Yeah. But like, my mom came over last weekend, and she tried to say, can she take my baby overnight to give me a break? I was like, no, Mom. Yeah. I said, you want to give me a break? You can spend a night here at my house with her. Right. And she can sleep in with you. Right. And I'll sleep in my room. Right. But I'm sorry. And it's not to say I don't trust you. Right. It's not to say anything. It's just, I'm not ready for that. Yep. And I want my baby. I need to go to sleep knowing my baby is next with me. Yep. And I need to wake up knowing that she's with me. Yep. Like, so when I leave her, it's a thing. And so, and my baby goes to daycare. She's been in daycare since she was 5 months because I've worked. I went on maternity leave. Thank God I was able to take maternity leave for 5 months. I had time. And that was a long time to be together and then to leave her. Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, she's in daycare now 3 days a week. I work from home 2 days a week. And so when I first took her to daycare, I was like, I am leaving my baby with strangers. Yeah. This is wild. Yeah. And so even now, every day, like, sometimes I leave work early because I'm like, I need to go pick her up. Yeah. Like, it's been a long time. Yeah. We've been gone from each other for 7-8 hours. Yeah. Let me go get my baby. Yeah. And her daycare is literally across the street from my job. But I'm like, nope, I want my baby.
I know this is going to sound weird. The mom guilt that I experience is having them in general. Like, having kids. When you think about having kids, it's a selfish thing. These motherfuckers ain't asked to be here. Why do you want kids? Because you want to love somebody, or you want to experience what you've seen other women experience. You know, the love that they have for their children,
or do the thing that they told you women are supposed to do.
Are supposed to do. Yeah. And sometimes I'm like I said, I'm a big conspiracy theorist, so I'm in the world like, the world going to shit. And the world is getting worse.
It is.
And the world hates us. Oh. And the world really hates us. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. And I have 2 black girls that I'm raising in a world where they're being preyed on. Yeah. I'm so scared for them sometimes. And I think, like, I feel guilty bringing them here, knowing that at some point, I'm not going to be here. Their father isn't going to be here. It's just going to be them, and they're going to have to navigate the world. Like,
taking my breath away. Don't talk about that.
Like I brought them into a shitty ass world that hate black people, that hate women, and I'm just for what? Because I want a kid. You know what I mean? Yeah. So sometimes I feel guilty about that, but nonetheless, I love them. I do it again because like the love that you have for your children, is unmatched.
Yeah,
I don't even like
it's a whole different level.
No, like, but those are my girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm happy that they're here, but sometimes I'm like, damn, I brought y'all in this fucked up ass world. But I know I probably shouldn't look at it like that.
Very, very equipped to deal with it, though.
Oh, they're going to be ready. They're going to be equipped. They're going to be covered and all that. But, sometimes, I just worry about, I'm one of those people that worry about the worst that could happen. What's the worst thing that could happen? And I'm worried about that.
Like you said, the world is just not going to get any better anytime soon. So,
yeah.
This is what we have to deal with.
But God. Okay. How has your relationship with your partner, family, and friends changed since becoming a mom?
Let's see. How's my relationship changed with these people? I think it's when you become a mom, I think it's a different level of respect that you get from everybody.
Yes.
Going back to society thinking you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like the respect that I got when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And like you said, the care and the love. Like I've never experienced that before.
Yeah.
Even when it was supposed to be a reciprocal thing. Like, no, but when you're carrying a child, it's like, hey, pregnant woman, what you need? Yeah. And then even after, like, it's not as intense as when you're pregnant.
Yeah.
But people look at you a different way.
Like you've arrived.
Yeah. I'm older, so I had Gianna late. I had Gianna when I was 38 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 39 now. All of my friends had kids before.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody do it early, teens and 20s. Yeah. Everybody's having babies, right? In our community, like everybody, whatever. So I'm a late bloomer, and I was able to experience a lot of life without having a kid, and I was being the auntie and all of that to everybody's kids, and I can distinctly tell how your opinion is not respected as a woman without kids. Yeah. You can't say shit to nobody. You don't know. Yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm just real stupid because I didn't birth a child, right? And you know everything because you have a baby. But some of y'all bitches is not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Call a spade
you're not a good mother. But it's a whole different world since I've had my baby. Like people just treat you different. They listen to you more. I don't know if it's like a mama voice thing or I think it's more having to do with us too. Like you don't deal with shit when you become a mom. You're like, I don't got time to deal with shit. Facts. I'm not about to deal with your bullshit. Facts. So maybe that's where the respects come in. Yeah. So I'm a mom. I gotta go deal with this baby. Mama, leave me alone. Yeah. So yeah, that level, my relationship with my mom has changed a little bit. I think there's a little bit more reverence for me there, because we have not always had the best relationship. Yeah, same. It's like a one-way type of thing where she gets her way and she runs the show. But now I think she kind of steps back and sees me differently now. And there's even been moments where like I'm really touched because she compliments the type of mother that I am. Yeah. And she tells me how proud of me she is, and she thinks I'm doing a wonderful job with my baby. And that makes me feel really good to get that from her. Yeah. Because she's not short on compliments, but she's very critical. She's very critical, and she will let you know. Yeah. If she feels away. Yeah. And so I know she's telling me the truth. Yeah. So that makes me feel good. So yeah, there's certain aspects where the love and the respect has grown, and yeah, I'm appreciative of it. Yeah. I don't feel like I should have had to have a baby for it, but whatever. Right. However we get here.
For me, with my friends, I'm so glad that, majority of my friends have kids because, as being a mom now, there is no going out with a bitch that ain't got no kids. Because she don't understand. Yeah. She don't understand you're going to be late sometimes. She don't understand that when your kid's out, let's say you dealing with one, hey friend, get that one, and you know. But mom friends
Tag
understand.
team.
We tag teaming. If I'm out with these kids because you just wanted to see me, you wanted to hang out, you about to help me with these kids.
All these kids is our kids. Like, you the mama to every kid in the room. Yeah.
So with my friends, it hasn't really changed much because we all know how to operate amongst, each other. I think we hang out less now, but that's because we don't have time to be checking on each other and doing all that extra shit. I like a friend who's like, hey girl, you good? Yeah, I'm good. Okay, cool, bye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm over here with these kids. You over there with your kids? Let's keep it like that.
Right.
So yeah, with my husband, I think having kids garnered a different respect for me. He now has. He's always respected me, but I think now it's just different because it's like I'm a mom and I'm a good mom, and he recognizes that, and it's just like, damn, like, I think sometimes it's just you never know what type of parent a person is going to be, even when you love them, because you can love a person. And then have kids with them, and then it's like, what the fuck? Who is this motherfucker? You know what I mean? Because people raise their kids a lot with their own trauma.
Yeah.
Like,
and it triggers a lot.
And it triggers a lot.
Brings up stuff that you think that you've buried.
Yeah.
Or dealt with.
Right.
And no.
And so you might not, you might have a partner that you are down with and love, but then by the time y'all have kids, it's like, what the fuck is this? Who is this person? But I think for me, he really is like, he's told me before, he's like, damn, like, you are really that girl. Like, you love them, you worry about them more than anything. And I'm like, yeah, like, this is my life now. Like, I love you. And I'm real old school. I'm real submissive. I love my husband. I do what he wants. But when it comes to these kids,
I made them. Cell by cell.
These mama fucking kids. And so, like, it's always, my kids and then me and my husband.
Yeah.
I know it's a popular thing on social media right now where people's like, the husband first, then the wife, then the kid. Fuck that. It's my kids.
No.
Then it's me and my husband. Because we're a unit. But these kids and asked to be here. And hopefully you would love your kids more than you love me.
Yeah.
These are kids. These are our seeds. You know what I'm saying?
You are showing them how to love.
Yeah.
You are showing them how to be. Y'all know how to love each other.
Right.
Y'all can get back to each other. Y'all can work on that. But they are going to take all your energy and focus.
Yeah. And so it's like, the role of motherhood suited me well. I knew what to do. Soon as I had them kids, I know how to operate. I'm very protective. I'm very conscious about what's spoken over my kids. I have a different level of confidence, and I've always been confident, but it's on like 1,000 now. I will pull anybody's fucking car. You can't, don't walk up to my kid talking about ooh girl, what's wrong with your hair? Because my baby wear afros a lot because I don't want to put a lot of product in her hair and bullshit, because that's how our fucking hair got messed up when we were younger. You know what I mean? So I'm just raising my kid a certain way. I'm doing what I feel is the best, so I just, am cautious about what people say to my kids. I would fight before, and now I'm really gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, girl, what's wrong with your hair? She rocking the afro. She got the Sam Cooke going. Fuck you talking about? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to speak life over our children. We got to build their confidence. I'm a stickler about that.
And let them know that you don't play about them.
And let them know that you don't play about them. Your kids need to see you standing up for them in front of them.
Yes. No, seriously.
Yeah. I always say
go to war for you.
I have a great grandmother. I do. We had our problems, but and one of our biggest problems was I feel like there were a lot of times where she didn't stand up for me when she should have. And so by way of her not standing up for me, I'd stand up for myself. My kids won't experience that.
Yeah.
They just won't. If you doing something to them, I'm about to get in your ass in front of them. Period. That's just how we're rocking. But yeah, our relationships with my partner, my friends, and my family have changed. Okay, if you could give one piece of advice about becoming a mother, what would it be?
We talked about this before.
Right. I already know what you're gonna say.
Don't listen to nobody's advice.
Period.
Do not.
Period. Yeah.
It's such a personal experience.
And
it's
a
such
personal
a
journey.
Unique experience, journey.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to listen to anybody.
No.
If you are a person that's in their right mind and you are trying your best, then and your intuition will kick in. You listen to your baby, you listen to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll know what to do.
Yep.
Listen to your higher power, whoever, whatever.
Yeah.
And reflect. I mean, you know, you can listen to other people's stories and stuff.
Yeah.
But you don't need them to tell you when somebody's coming in like, you need to do with that baby.
Yeah.
It's like, this not your baby.
Yeah. Okay.
This is not your baby.
Yeah.
And as long as you're not hurting that baby
Yep.
or whatever, you know, go talk to your doctor if
Yeah.
it's some medical issue or something, you know, because you're not you're not a doctor. You
Yeah.
don't know medicine.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, on a day-to-day stuff, like, just trust yourself.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
pay attention and, you know, let people keep their opinions to themselves
Yes.
because they want to tell you everything, but they don't know your baby.
They don't know your baby. They don't know your baby. Oh my God. Facts.
Baby, and they don't know you.
They don't know your fucking kids.
Yeah. So, like, just let it be and just quit telling people what to do with their kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, like, do your thing.
Yeah.
Trust yourself, and just try your best every day.
Mhm.
You know.
Mhm.
One thing, when I had my baby, I was still in therapy. I need to call my therapist because we need to get back on this track. She dumped me a little while ago. She's like, you don't need me no more. And I'm like, yes, I
Girl,
do.
what?
I want you back. But my baby was a couple weeks, a month old or something. Excuse me. And we had a conversation, and I was telling her, like, my baby, like, I'm learning so much, just me and her.
Mhm.
It's just me and her in this
Mhm.
bubble.
Mhm.
And she's healing me by letting me know, you know, I'm doing the right thing.
Yes.
Like, I'm doing something different than what was taught to me,
Yeah.
what was told to me. Just seeing her and making sure that I'm doing my best for her every day
Yes.
is a healing thing for me.
Yes.
With my mother wound,
Yeah.
and my trauma of growing up. And I just want to do my best for her every
Yeah.
day. And that's the advice you have to take. That's the only advice you need. Do your best.
Yeah.
Show up. Listen to that baby.
Yeah.
Let that baby's personality come out and be
Yes.
what it is.
Yeah.
And let that baby flourish.
Mhm.
and work around that baby. Like
Yeah.
I said, that baby's a boss.
Yeah.
But, like,
boss baby.
Yeah, like, and I cried to my therapist, like, I'm just so happy
Yeah.
that I have this opportunity to be here with me and
Yeah.
her. And I'm not about to let outside voices
Yeah.
and other people
Ruin
come
your
in
experience.
and ruin this moment.
Mhm.
Because, yeah, there's going to be things you don't do right, or there's going to be things that other people don't agree with or whatever.
Mhm.
But if you're not harming that baby,
Mhm.
and that baby is healthy and that baby is happy,
Mhm.
it's okay.
Yeah.
They're going to survive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
it's such a wonderful experience. And you don't want to let it get, you know, messed up and marred by somebody else's opinions.
Our own
Yeah.
trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be in that bubble with your baby, because
Yeah.
it goes fast.
Oh God, it does.
It goes so fast.
does.
My baby is 15 months now.
Yeah.
And
I remember when you were just pregnant.
I was just
With
pregnant.
your ass and titties out at your goddamn
at my baby
baby
shower.
shower. You like your ass and titties out a lot.
I gotta
noticed.
do it while I can.
Period.
I ain't got that much time.
I ain't mad at that. Okay. Okay, Angelica, this was fun. Oh my God, I love it. Thank you for being here for me. My first episode. I got my family in the building. This has been podcast 1001. I'm your girl Black's Genesis, your favorite poet's favorite poet. If you need some merch, if you need to purchase my book, Somewhere Between 12 and 23, a collection of poetry, you can go to my website, www.blacksgenpoetry.com. We're going to see y'all next week for episode 2 with our surprise guest in the building. Love y'all. Bye.
We'll never play. Ain't got time for the games after the pay. Here in